What's up, savvy expats? Something that I never hear other channels touch on that is absolutely essential for you to stay long-term in the Philippines as an expat is an ACR card. Don't know what it is? Well, rest assured, in this video, we'll be breaking down the purpose of this card, why you're legally required to have this card in order to reside in the country, and the cost of purchasing this must-have piece of plastic. So with that being said, let's get on to our first order of business. The first question that we need to ask ourselves, what is an ACR card? Essentially, an ACR card, or an Alien Certificate of Registration card, is an official identification card issued to foreign nationals by the Bureau of Immigration. The reason this card is so important to have is because any foreign national who has stayed in the country for up to 59 days is required to apply for the ACR card. Now, that leads us to the question of what is the purpose of an ACR card? Well, this card helps the Bureau of Immigration track a foreign national's stay and their status as they reside in the Philippines. It's best that you, as a foreigner, carry this card with you wherever you go, as it proves your legal status and right of residency in the Philippines. Think of it as your ticket proving that you're legally allowed to stay in the Philippines. Now, if you're curious as to what's on this card, it displays important information about yourself, such as a picture of yourself, your full name, your home country, and your place and date of birth, among others. In addition to that, your biometric security is stored within the card via an embedded microchip. And conveniently enough, it's a similar size to a credit card or a driver's license so that it can comfortably fit in your wallet. As mentioned earlier, if you're a foreign national who's been living in the Philippines for up to or over 59 days, then you will be required to get this card. Now, who exactly is required to obtain this card? Essentially, any foreign national who are holders of immigrant, non-immigrant, and even temporary visas are required to apply for this card as long as they have stayed for over 59 days. So whether you're living here permanently or you're just here for work, vacation, or medical, you'll eventually have to apply for this card. If, however, you're a Philippine citizen or a dual citizen, you won't be required to apply for an ACR card. Now, let's say that you're coming here on a tourist visa and you're looking to extend your visa past 60 days. In that case, your ACR card will usually be applied with along with your visa extension. Simply put, if you come here on a tourist visa and you wish to extend, when you go to the Bureau of Immigration office, you'll be required to apply for an ACR card upon your application process for your visa extension. While it may seem like a lot of work to go through the long lines, the application process, and deal with the monotony of being in the Bureau of Immigration, having an ACR card is very important. As a matter of fact, some say that the ACR card puts you under the radar of the government. So technically, you can't really do much without it. That is, at least if you're planning on spending a considerable amount of time here. An ACR card is needed when you, as an expat, are looking to open up a local bank account. It's needed if you're looking to acquire properties like a condominium. And it's needed to perform any of the necessary transactions within government and even non-government offices in the Philippines. Now that we got that covered, how do you actually apply for an ACR card? Well, there's a few general requirements that you're going to need to bring with you to the Bureau of Immigration. Number one, you'll need a completely filled out ACR card application form. Typically, they'll already provide you with this if you need once you go to the office and go through the process of getting an ACR card. Second, you'll need to provide a passport with a valid visa. Third, a birth certificate. And fourth, any other valid ID would be very helpful for you to bring. And so these are the general requirements that you'll need to apply. However, keep in mind that there may be other specific requirements that the Bureau of Immigration will ask for. That's why it'd be very beneficial for you to give a call to the Bureau of Immigration ahead of time before visiting the office to ensure a smooth and efficient trip to that place. As far as the cost for an ACR card, the fee for the card itself is $50. And if you want to get your card even faster, there's an express fee of 500 pesos or only $10. Considering that this card is a requisite card to have and to obtain if you want to stay here in the Philippines long term and just to carry out your basic day-to-day tasks, the price for this card is not too bad. So you now have a basic idea of what documentation you need to provide to get an ACR card, but what does the application process look like once you're in the Bureau of Immigration? Starting from the very first step in the beginning, your first step is to go to the Bureau of Immigration main office or any of its field offices near you. Be sure to bring your documentation along with cash to pay for your card fees. Bear in mind that the Bureau of Immigration doesn't accept credit card payments, so be sure to bring cash on hand. Additionally, since you're going to a government office and they won't let you in without it, be sure to wear proper attire. They're very strict about this. No shorts, no sandals, and no tank tops. Second step is to proceed to the designated window for the ACR card application. You may ask someone in the office to give you this application form for you to fill out on the spot. However, I strongly recommend that you print and fill out the application form beforehand, as it's much faster. The third step is to submit your requirements to the person in charge. Once submitted, your name will be checked in the database for any derogatory records. If none are found and you're good to go, you'll then be given a payment of order slip. From there, you're going to proceed to the cashier window and you'll pay the required payment of $50 or 2,500 pesos. Once paid, get the official receipt and submit it to the person in charge. And that's it. You'll then have to wait a couple of weeks for your ACR card to be made and processed. Once your ACR card is ready to be claimed, the Bureau of Immigration will send you a notification via text message, and then from there, you can go back to the office to pick up your card. Last thing I want to mention is to reiterate that obtaining an ACR card does come with its own privileges and benefits. That, of course, is being able to apply for a local driver's license here, open up a local bank account, and if you're married to a Philippine citizen, you may enter the country without a visa by getting a balik bayan stamp upon entry. And so there you have it, savvy expats. That is the basic idea of what an ACR card is, its purpose that it serves, how much it costs, and how you can apply to obtain an ACR card. From here on out, I'll be sure to release even more videos on the types of visas that you can acquire to live in the Philippines, how you can even stay in the Philippines visa free if you're married to a Philippine citizen, and just any general visa information that you as an expat may potentially need. If you're looking forward to seeing that kind of content, please let me know in the comments down below, as it'll let me know that I should prepare these kinds of videos for you all. Last thing, if you have any questions in general about living in the Philippines, you can feel free to book a consultation call with me down below in the link in the description. And so thank you for watching, Savvy Expats. It was a pleasure, and I'll see you in the next video. God bless.